Hi, it's me, Marty. Welcome to Marty's Ramblings, and this is a little video on Intarsia. So I played some pictures. I didn't actually videotape all the steps of making this. I took pictures of the steps. I've actually taken about a month to do this, but I've done Intarsia a little bit before. I made some Minnesota Vikings Intarsia, the Vikings emblem. I've done a few of those years ago, and I gave them away for gifts. But otherwise, I haven't done any more Intarsia, and I've always wanted to. Intarsia is a type of scrollsaw woodworking where you take a picture, a scene, and there's patterns, and you divide it up into the different colors of the different sections of the picture, of the scene. And then you cut different kinds of wood, and you put it all together, kind of like a puzzle, but you're gluing the scene together and all these different pieces of wood, and then you just clear coat it, polyurethane or whatever, and it's all these different colored woods. You know, you don't use any paint, usually paint or wood burning, sometimes a little bit, but usually it's just the natural wood. And they're just beautiful, and there's tons of patterns and lots of things you can do, and I've always wanted to do it. But the really neat thing about the, Intarsia is you can use every little scrap of wood. I mean, Scrollsawn alone is really fun and neat because you can use small pieces of wood to make really neat things. But Intarsia is, you can use even the scrap of the scrap because you use little pieces. And it's just really fun. And the next time I teach a Scrollsawn class, I think I want to teach this to the kids. I think they really enjoy it, and I want to do more of it. Matter of fact, my next one's going to be a snowman. I'm really busy, I don't really have time, but so they'll probably take a while to do them, just do a little bit at a time in between work and college work and everything, but it's kind of neat. So anyway, this is a Loon and her babies, and I just completed it. As a matter of fact, it's still wet. I put 5 coats of clear poly on it, and it turned out pretty good. It's not perfect. The neat thing about Intarsia, basically, you put the patterns on the wood of different color wood, whatever you want. Like, see, the sun is kind of yellow, so I use pine, some yellow pine. The trees, and actually the mother loon, I use cedar. I use black walnut for the beaks of the loons. I used pine and poplar for the water, which is white. Actually, it could be blue too. I think it would be pretty to maybe stain it blue or something. I'm not sure. But there's all kinds of different ways you can do this. And I didn't put the cattails. The little cattails go by the lily pads, but I didn't do that. And you can just modify it any way you want, and I didn't really want to do those. So, but it turned out pretty good. The thing is, you cut the different pieces, and then you fit them together, and you keep sanding and scrollsawing the edges and fine tuning them so they fit really good together. There's another thing you can do with scrollsawing. I think it's called segmentation. And in that, you don't round the edges over. You just put it together like a puzzle, and it looks really cool too. And you do some painting and staining on those. But I like Intarsia better. You take each piece after you cut them out, and you can kind of see how I took each piece and sanded the edges and rounded them over. And I don't really have a good sander for doing that yet, so I did it all by hand. Every single little piece by hand. My hands are just aching, but lots of sanding. So basically you cut each piece, or you trace them, you cut each piece, and then you start to fit them together, and you fine tune them so they fit better and better. And then you do all the sanding, and then you start gluing them together, the edges together, and then you glue them onto a backer. See, there's a backer board, which is so it all stays together, and you can hang it on a wall. And what I do, the way I do it, is I glue it all together, glue it on the backer, and then I just take it to the scroll saw and just scroll saw the edges all the way around. It worked out really good. So there's different ways you can do it. I also, for a lot of my scroll sawing, I make hardboard patterns. This is on a piece of 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch hardboard. This is the backer. I use that actually to make patterns. If there's different things I'm doing on the scroll saw and I want to make a lot of them, I make hardboard templates, patterns, and then you just trace them onto the wood. I like doing that better than spraying paper patterns and putting them on the wood. And then you got to peel them off and sand that off. And I decided I love loons, and so I actually made a pattern for this so I can make more of them. The next one I do is I'm going to use black walnut for the mother loon and walnut for the babies, and maybe do more aspen, and I might tint the water blue. I'm not sure why they have it white, unless it's supposed to be snow. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's how I do it. And yeah, so it's kind of neat. So you can see by, I haven't made this video yet, but when I put it all together, I'm going to have pictures. I think I'm going to have the steps in the pictures and then this video after. And you can kind of see how the different steps of making an Intarsia. And I think it turned out pretty nice. It's not perfect, but I'll get better and better. It's a learning thing, and you can kind of see the edges a little bit. And it's funny because I've been Scrollsawn for about 20 years, and I've never, I mean, like I say, I did a few Viking Intarsias, but otherwise I haven't done too much, and I've always wanted to do more. And I got tons of patterns. I got some musical notes. I have a truck. I have a couple different snowmen. I love snowmen, especially happy snowmen. So I have a few different ideas I'm going to do for Christmas crafts and presents this year for snowmen. And I'm going to do it. The next Intarsia I'm going to do is a snowman. And I'm actually working on the pattern now. So anyway, that's it. It turned out pretty good. So try it. Intarsia's fun. And there's some other people out there. Sai's Corner, she has a really cool website and does videos. She does lots of Intarsia, really does it really well. There's lots of other people out there who do Intarsia and stuff, and there's people who have written books on Intarsia. There's lots of pattern books and stuff. Why am I talking so fast? Just wanted to make a short video because I'm putting pictures with it too and music stuff. Anyway, so yeah, try Intarsia. It's fun. I'm going to do more of it as I have time, and I want to teach this to the kids. I think it would be fun. I love teaching Scrollsawn, and I think Intarsia would be a really cool thing because it's, again, just little pieces and all a little fine-tuning and putting them together and make works of art. Wonderful gifts. And actually, I mean, you could sell this. This is a woodworking craft idea thing that you could actually make some money on. I mean, this is beautiful works of art. So this one we're keeping is going in our home. So, but I'm going to make another one. So it's kind of fun. So thanks for watching. Please watch my other videos if you want, if you're really bored. And I got about 60 of them now, and woodworking videos and just goofy videos and sharing my faith and just different things. And like them and share them and subscribe, and yeah. So there you are. I'm almost dropping this. I don't want me to drop it. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, and try Intarsia. Scrollsawn Intarsia. It's kind of fun. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Come on. Thanks. Bye-bye.